So it's been a few days. It's been a very busy few days actually since I last played. It's... Okay, I'm over here. I remember setting all this up. I remember that there's a train going around. I think I stopped the train. Oh wait, I remember what I needed to do. Okay. It really has been just a couple days too many. I need more canisters. Need more polymer resin, actually. I just... makes 30 per minute. $60 per minute. Yeah, that's enough. These aren't running all the time because of the amount of fuel that I have saved up. Yep, I think I'm just going to drop this. And that should get everything working here. These are all working again. Should be putting out the polymer resin needed. Put these on standby. And then I'll just come back and make these some other time. So, I decided to finally use this petroleum coke, and I built 4 more coal generators because I am getting very close to the power, and this is with it increased. I'm very much towing the line. These are still charging, thankfully, so if I do go over the line a little bit, I will be using batteries and not everything else. I'm very much not playing this right, though. I need to get some kind of power source, because I know... Oh wait, this produces 250. Okay, I thought this costed 250 power to run. I was very confused. How much? Well, this costs fuel. So, like, all that fuel that I've been sending away. Well, I guess I'm making the fuel generators over there, which, to be completely honest, is probably a stupid decision, but yeah, I guess that's how that's gonna work. Don't know what that's for. Working with byproducts is actually a lot of fun, surprisingly. I thought it would be terrible, but I'm actually enjoying having to work with the extra 7 machines or something. Which just also means my power grid is dying, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. Now I'm just gonna have to wait for the train to get here. And then, what is this? What kind of... What? This must be some kind of bug that happens. I really don't know. Well, the train's heading in this direction. That's good. Something I just remembered that I was working on. Oh, man, with alien technology, is this. The production amplifier. All that was missing was circuit boards. But now I have circuit boards. I don't know. That's just... I don't know what that does. I'm guessing it's a power grid of some kind. But yeah, all I need is a summer sloop and 100 of those, and I think I have all the materials. And then I'll be able to duplicate things. I know it takes more power, but I'll probably use it if I duplicate power slugs from now on. Because power slugs are limited and everything, so I'm gonna go grab all the materials for this. So I came all the way over here to try and get some reanimated SAM. When I found that this, I had not assembled this properly, it was backwards. And it was taking the reanimated SAM out of this and trying to feed it into this. When in reality I was trying to slowly get rid of all of the animated SAM, or the, what's this? Reanimated SAM out. Why do I have one concrete in my inventory? So that was interesting. This is the best I've come up with. There's probably simpler ways, such as taking it all down and remaking it, but I didn't really want to do that. So there's this now instead. The SAM just keep, they're the reanimated, what is this called again? SAM fluctuators just keep cycling through the entire thing, which isn't the greatest option, but it's what I have to work with at the moment. And then the SAM fluctuators just keep cycling through everything. And then I feel like there's a constant strain, isn't there? Well, it's slowly getting rid of all that, which is nice, but this is not an efficient system in the slightest. I should not have started cycling those in because I didn't realize the way the bins get rid of items. They take it from the first slot, which is also the slot they fill into, and that's what's getting filled. So I'm kind of just screwed, but I've kind of just screwed myself over with this one. Didn't mean to, but it is what it is, I guess. Now we have these production amplifiers.
Production amplifier unlocked. Every single manufacturing and smelting building will be backwards compatible with this new technology. These buildings can now have a summer sloop embedded to increase resource output without requiring more input, at the cost of greatly increased power consumption.
Flow cycles within flow cycles make explosions into temples and explosions into temples. The spin sphere of woven windows. Each tiny body contains tinier bodies until the line layers fold into curves which folds into threads which weave a tapestry. A song of light and leaf and flower, a dance of matter clouds and...
I think they're trying to explain energy to matter conversion theory, but you do not need to understand it to do your job. I'll just mute them for you so you can continue your mission. I, however, will be taking notes. This is fascinating material.
Aww, I enjoy the alien creatures or whatever it is. They're funny. Don't take them away, Ada. So I have 2 summer sloops in total. This is my like goodies bin, just random things, including that's medical inhaler. I could never tell. What those are. And data cartridges, stuff from the Fixmas events, along with my power slugs that I've gathered. Summer sloops, random things. I have 2. That's enough because I just plan on using them for power slugs, but I wish I had more. I guess I'm gonna have to go on a gathering expedition. So I built this. I'm gonna have to move some belts, add some more walls, and currently it's just floating platform, but I added it to this room over here because I figured it would fit. These are all double bins, which is kind of unnecessary, but it's fine. Now I just need to see if it will work because I haven't tested it yet. So if I throw these in, I should get 8 power shards. What'd that do to the power consumption? How much does this consume? Okay, it is making 2. Good. And then if I throw this in there, make 20. I haven't found any pink power slugs yet, so, or purple, pink, whatever. I need to make a better way in there. Yeah, that's where I'm going to keep my power shards from now on. And it's all going to be duplicated as well. Which will be great, because I don't use power shards that often, mainly because it's just expensive for power. Yeah, I think this works. This one I haven't set up at all. I also don't have a summer slip for it yet, so I'm not really going to be using them. Oh yeah, this is this little thing. Just 'cause it's needed. And then I'll probably go gathering for power slugs and summer soups. Because it'll be cool to be able to duplicate stuff now. It'll be very, very necessary. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The MAM. Oh wait, no, that's not it. It's in power, these things. I need to use fuel for these to work. Okay, so this does use stuff like this. Alright, then I don't need to build it here. Alright, good. So, while waiting for the train and doing other things, I built a small supercomputer plant and realized that for some unknown reason, plastic is not making it over here in large quantities anymore, which is concerning. So I'm gonna go check and see why, and then probably double the amount of plastic production. After I find more oil nodes, that is. So I found out why it's making so little. It's because each of these only makes 80 per minute. Or, in total it makes 80 per minute. And I could overclock it. I could really, really overclock it. But then I'd also need to overclock this. And then I'd also need to overclock the fuel, this thing over here. But then it would absolutely be working. It would just take a lot of power shards. Thankfully I am duplicating them now, but that's still a lot of power shards. So, this is chaos. It's not very efficient, but I should be able to turn these on now. Or not. Why is this... Yes, I know the pipes are horrendous. I'm not good with pipes. I can't wait for the new update where they make pipes so much easier. Because this is just annoying. And there's nothing up here. working now. No. Cool. Oh, and this one now stopped? Great. You know what? I might just build platform bigger here and cut these off, because they are just making problems. So I completely tore it down and rebuilt it. It's over here now. It used to be right here. But this one actually works. I don't know why that one was still there. So it still has 2 fluid buffers, but instead it goes through 2 of them. How much fuel does this take per minute? This takes 20 meters cubed per minute. How much does one of these produce? 40 meters cubed per minute. Huh. So I can double this. Very efficient, actually. I might start getting prepared for that and just expand this way. I'm finally starting to understand pipes. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. They're still really, really annoying, and I, for some reason, just can't figure them out. Where's the straight? It just isn't there, and it's so annoying. I'm trying to be organized, and it won't let me be organized. I think I may overclock the plastic and the rubber, and then also these, because otherwise it won't work. But then it'll also be making a whole crap ton more petroleum coke, so I could double the amount of power plants here. So instead of just having 12, I'd have 24. The problem with that, though, is I am running out of space. Because then I'd also, well, that, and then I'd also need to overclock each of these. So it's 2 machines. That's 6... plus 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 12. Wait, can we overclock? We can. Okay, never mind. We'll just have to overclock everything. So I really do need to go find some power slugs, I guess. I think I know there's a couple like over there, a few more over there, some over there, 1 or 2 down that island, and then I can go summer sleep them. And yeah, although I'll probably do that later because it's been what, like 5 hours of the game running. I've probably played for like 2.5 of those. So when I said in the beginning of the series I wasn't going to AFK, that's not possible. There's no way to actually do that. There's so much that just needs to run in the background. Come on, have enough plastic. Yes. Why is this one out of plastic? Because it's running at 100%, that's why. Why is this set to overflow? I need all this plastic. I'm just going to, because I almost broke it by putting this into it. Instead, now I'm setting it to the right place, which is over here. So I haven't recorded for a couple days, and I've been just kind of doing things here and there. I have the rifle now. animations are broken again. There we go. This rifle's something from Metro, which I find funny. I've increased... I'm gonna need another train. I'm running a little bit out of space here for like actual train things. That's fine. Let me fix this real quick. Train to get here because I actually need to go over here to show everything else and start building a second train setup, but shouldn't take that long. While this is happening, while we're on our way, I would like to work on dimensional depots today, because I feel like I'm needed, especially with using so many objects. That would also make it so that I wouldn't have to use as many trains, which would be great. So I can put it on things that are farther away. I still need to make the train not glitch through stuff. I guess that's something else I'm going to work on then. We are now closing on... all the stuff that involves oil. So, there's all this stuff. I did go through and clear out a lot of the features of your rifle. Collect a lot of things. Specifically power slugs. Power slugs mainly. Well, I've overclocked 2 systems. This one right here, and those 8 power generators. I see they're not on. Why is this? Out of what? Oh. Which pipe is that? Oh, I do need to overclock this one. This one's overclocked. So I need to overclock this machine here. That should remind me to do that. I don't remember if I showed this, but I created this turbo fuel power generator. Each of these is overclocked, which is really nice. So we have a spare 4,000 megawatt hours, so I'm probably going to go add more batteries. I wonder, are these filling up? No, not really. Because I don't want them to overflow, because then this plastic, or this, whatever it's called, polymer resin stops being created. But yeah, each of these is overclocked, and they're all running at 200%. Same with all those machines. So now I just need more power slugs, more Mercer spheres for dimensional depots, and then everything else pretty much. So I fixed everything over there. I need a dimensional depot for probably bullets, and then so what are these? Okay, these are pretty full, which is good. eventually this will be completely full. I am not making enough canisters, sadly. At least these now are full of plastic. I just needed to have the system running. So if I were to pause this, I could get it to work efficiently. Then these would fill up, which they already are filling up. Cool. Because then this entire system breaks down again, and we're back to square one of everything not working. Which is great. I'm trying to be more organized, but I don't feel like I'm succeeding too much.
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Mark II improves upon the Mark I in every dimension, except for the metaphysical ones. This improvement was made available due to complaints from pioneers about other pioneers not being capable of managing their space efficiently. We listen to pioneers, always.
This in line. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I don't have computers. What are those? Which I'm not actually making. The reinforced frames yet, but I found out that you can buy them through that, so I bought 500 of them accidentally. But in the end, it's a lot. I'm also making computers here, using plastic and everything. I've built a lot of things while off camera, which I am just now realizing are some decently major things. I just have a lot more stuff to deal with now. Now I'll be able to improve upon some of my old blueprints, like the train ones that couldn't get to function properly and really, really annoy me because I can't put tracks on them. So I've made improved versions of these. I don't know why those are yellow. So this here is going to be, well, I guess it makes sense if I go to, why are these still here? I thought I deleted those. I made it so there's signals on this. And so that this is the way you go. This is the way you leave. So I collected all of my Mercer spheres. I have a total of 15, which isn't a lot. I also collected a bunch of this, because I didn't know how much I would need. So I can make in total 15 of these. I just need. Now I can make about 15 of these. Probably not, but that's close enough. Now I just need to figure out what I want to put in them and where to actually put these storage bins. Which I'll probably shove them like up here. And put like the splitter off of each of these and then put them in. I just upgraded these belts. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go upgrade a bunch of belts again, which I still need to tear up all of this and replace it because it's not very efficient. And I probably should do that now, but I don't really want to. That's like 5 hours of work. Probably not, but that's it's a lot, and I don't know if I want to do that right now when I could be working on dimensional depots, which I don't even know if I can, or how to access the dimensional depots. So, is there like a up? No, there's nothing here. Maybe it's just in my inventory then. I guess it's time to work on this. So this is what my storage room looks like now. You can still see what these are, even if you have to run through them a little bit, but at this point I have most of them memorized. But, these are in my inventory. It's just in my inventory, which is great. I'm gonna have to go through and like pin things that are very important. Concrete, iron plates, and those will go to the top. I'm also gonna need caterium wire, but oh, I only have 2 left. This will be uploaded caterium wire, so I need to go pin that. Oh, and then I could just take them out of my inventory. The good thing is that using the MAM and alien technology, I can go through and I can upload from my inventory. Absolutely gonna do this because this will be amazing. The issue is I'm out of Mercer spheres. Like these cost Mercer spheres, those cost Mercer spheres. Uploading upgrade, and then this is deposit by 200%. And deposit. It's a lot. So I just need to go Mercer sphere gathering, I guess. Completely forgot to work on trains, but this is much more fun because then I can just build things and just build with what I have here. So then I can just drag things over there and it'll be good. It's interesting how it does it by a stack. That's good. I was figuring everything was going to be by 100 and that would absolutely suck because for concrete and wire they're both at 500. And then like little things that I don't use often. Although I'll probably shove this one in one as well. I don't really use screws. When I do, I can grab some. So yeah, really, I don't need this room as much anymore. And it's kind of been butchered, but I still enjoy the aesthetic of it. Yeah, time to go Mercer sphere gathering. So off gathering stuff. The heck is this thing? I've never seen this before. Is this hostile? There's a lot of spiders and other hostile things here. Oh, it spits gas at me. Cool. I think that's enough exploration for me today. I have no idea where I am, other than some, like, dead part of the world, which is somewhere. It's like dead coral or something. Guessing I'm on one of the edges of the world. Just don't know where. Yeah, definitely made it pretty far considering I usually stick around here. So the total amount we got: 1 summer sloop, 11 Mercer spheres, but also 2 blue power slugs and 5 yellow power slugs, which is a decent amount of power shards, which is something that I need. I finally have been using summer sloops for duplication, so I'm able to just throw these in here and then get a lot. Oh, there's 6 in there. I don't know where those 6 came from. Yeah, my factory is expanding kind of in all the directions. Wait, I need to go to command. So for this I just need more computers. And then I could also unlock this, the alien power augmenter. I just need more computers, so I'm gonna go grab some more computers real quick. So now I can make this, not that I know what that is, and can make this.
Power augmenter unlocked. Summer sloops naturally harvest.
Harvest.
Yes, harvest energy from distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output. Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Do not loop the loop organ. It will shred and tear and unravel the threads. Many temples burned.
Good to know, that confirms that hypothesis. Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory. Note: the storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction between matter belonging to the Pioneer's inventory and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
Shards?
The window within the window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
As we take over their planet. Then I can't get that one.
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension, and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
I feel like the alien creature thing
Dimensional
is not
upload
happy.
speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins. Use the
Takes
flow.
10.
Make a curve out of a line.
Holy
Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
So I just need summer sloops, and then I can make that. Interesting. Maybe I should, generates power based on the total amount of power on the attached power grid. Don't need to work on that. Still need to work on turbo fuel. Computers and motors also need to get uploaded to the, basically the internet. My inventory is part of the internet now. So now both motors and computers are added, and then I plan on adding a lot of other things mainly, but I should be able to just build things from this, and then it'll take up less space in my inventory if I can just Oh, that's really slow. But yeah, for like smaller things and things that are much more important, I should be able to just upload them. This will just be like the backup stuff until I can max upgrade it, which will only take a couple hours of me scouring the entire surface, maybe hiring a couple of my friends to join me, and maybe I might stream it, I don't know. But that'll be funny if they want to help me gather Mercer Spheres and just explore. I was showing one of my friends around last night and gave them a rifle, a jetpack, and what are these shoes called? Blade Runners. And because it's been a little while since they've seen everything, I was building this the last time I think they saw it, so I figured I'd show them around. And they seem to enjoy it. Got to fight some wildlife, which they absolutely enjoyed. I think the next on the objective is increasing the height of this building and building more batteries everywhere. Those are still there. Great. I'd already deleted these 3 twice. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more of everything. So I've been putting in a little bit of work with these, which is one of the blueprints I created earlier. And it's going decently well. Just connecting it. And merge. I don't think I'm going to merge these two. And I'm probably going to go through and delete some of these. Because it takes a lot of computers and it messes with the mapping a little too much for my taste. So if I were to hold one of these, it's just, well, now they're working out. What? But yeah, I'm probably going to go through and delete every other one because this is very short chunks of track. And it doesn't really work. So yeah, I'm going to end up changing the tracks and then probably also maybe putting some on and offs onto each of these so that if necessary they can merge, but I'm not going to make them merge at any point on purpose. But I guess, I don't know, we'll see, I guess. I'm still working on turbo fuel and both turbo fuel and the, what is it called? Power augmenter? There we go. Whoops. There we go. So that's fixed now. Just time to continue this and then build a massive train depot. So I have no idea what's going on with my power, but this is not a good thing to see. What? What the? I don't know. What's going on here? So I found the problem. None of these were working properly because they weren't making enough fuel for some reason, even though I did the math. Oh, these aren't getting enough. This isn't getting enough oil. That's why. Dang it. So, and then these aren't working. It's not all these are overclocked. This entire, I don't have enough power shards for this. Why does this not have enough? It should be getting enough now, if anything. This is frustrating because I thought I had everything running properly, but it turns out I didn't. Both have 50. My power grid can possibly go out, which is not making this any easier. But I guess I just have to fix this somehow. Something else I just realized. Because I messed up the road, the tracks there, I have to completely rebuild all of this network here. Either that or rebuild it at my base. Or actually I have to rebuild it at my base because a lot of this... Great. I'm so happy I messed this up. Now I gotta go redo another like 2 hours of progress. And you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm going to take a break. I'm done.